Welcome
to another episode
of The Nerd
and the Geek.
It's 2018.
Oh my goodness.
We've got to do some house cleaning here.
It's true.
We've got 32 superhero movies.
This thing's like 7 years in the making with you and I.
It's time to clean house.
It's true.
It's
damn true.
The vagrants out. The whippersnappers have to go.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Get off the shed.
Who is the king of Wayne Manor?
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do today.
I forgot which bracket
this
was.
This is
Wayne Manor.
We got 2 Batman movies here. Out of the 3.
Dang. This is intense.
So,
okay.
What we're going to do, you saw, you listened, you tuned in to the bracketology.
You were interested.
Now we've got to figure out this bracket. Who's winning? Who's losing? Why? We only have the first part thought out in our brains because we don't know who's moving on. Second part of the bracket, the finals of this bracket.
We're just going to reason through it.
It's on the spot.
It's true.
So let's start out with the easiest clash in this tournament.
Yeah.
The highest grossing superhero movie of all time. Batman.
Even more so than even with Thor and all that too?
At the point that we made the brackets.
Dark Knight still made more money?
Yep.
Okay.
Because that's how the seating worked throughout all this.
Yeah,
now
bracketology. I got you. Yep. I just hadn't thought about it, but I was just Ragnarok's made a lot of money.
And it was quick, and it's already, I think, 8th on the list.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was when it was still fresh.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's start out with Chris Nolan's Batman, The Dark Knight. Got Christian Bale.
Heath Ledger.
You got Heath Ledger. You got Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman. It speaks the Gyllenhaal. Maggie Gyllenhaal.
We've got 2 tons of man muscle versus a fat dude and a little chick. Super featuring that dude from The Office.
And Ellen Page.
And
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. And it's sad. I wanted to see Super get further.
Man. But when you're going up against
the juggernaut,
what people think is the best superhero movie of all time.
Yeah.
You just don't have a chance. I will say, if you've never heard of Super, I watched it for this.
It's fun.
Ellen Page is funny.
Yeah.
The scene where she starts rolling around on the ground to show that she's superhero ready. With her weird accent, running people over with the car. It's kind of
like Kick-Ass before Kick-Ass. If that makes sense.
It's Kick-Ass without the
precursor. Yeah.
There's no adrenaline.
Oh, no. But it's still fun.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
All of these on this bracket are, I feel like, for the most part, worth a watch.
For the most
part, there's some of them.
Ooh, I've got some things to say. So coming up, I don't think we have to talk too much. We'll talk more about Batman here in the future. But Batman going through.
Yes. Dark Knight's going through.
Dark Knight's
through.
All right. You ready to talk?
Yeah, I'm ready to talk.
I think it's going to be easier than we build it up to because I know you. Okay. Anyway. Was this last year? 2 years ago?
This year. Lego Batman was... 17, yeah.
2017's the Lego Batman movie. A darling.
Yes.
Versus...
Turtle power. Turtle power. 1990s Ninja Turtle juggernaut.
Dudes in suits.
Exactly.
Skateboarding.
Yes.
And eating pizza.
Awesome.
So, this is the problem is, by all means, if you haven't watched both of these movies, watch both of these movies. It's going to be sad to drop one of these round one.
It's true.
These would have been easy top 8 movies, both of them.
Well, I'm thinking even possibly top 4.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah.
So we're sorry. We're going to kill one of your movies here.
It's true.
Someone out there will be upset with us. It's just an opinion.
It's just how it had to be.
So, however we want to kick this off, I will kick it off with saying I was born in 1987.
Yeah. I was born in 86.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's so good.
It is.
I hate punkers. Casey Jones dong.
Yeah, dong.
The sweatpants in the house. It's just... It needs a credit in the film.
I gotcha.
This is...
Maybe you need a little... It might help with that.
Yeah, and so
perfect.
So my whole reasoning here was.
So what did you pick? Or what did you
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Batman, I thought we were gonna fight about
so
this.
So did I, but then
you really said
they're both good.
I legitimately, because we talked about it a little bit last night. I laid in bed last night and I was like, "What am I gonna vote for?" And I was just like, "I have to pick Turtles."
Yeah,
I just have to pick Turtles.
Batman's there's two main things. Mm-hmm. I'm not crazy about the super famous voice acting.
Okay.
It's distracting at time of I'm not good with voices like you are, so it's 10 minutes of I know that voice.
Oh,
the more they talk.
Gotcha.
And then second, it's just it's so clean and so good. Mm. And then it's sad because it's a good movie.
It's great,
but Turtles is just so heartfelt and like people cared. Mm-hmm. You get like Lego Batman. They have so much information in that movie that obviously people cared, but there's just so much like just homegrown craftedness about the Turtles.
And I wanted to bring up too that I was gonna, if this came down to like a head-to-head fight, I was gonna go, hey, guess what? What movie stole the? Hey, we got beat up. We're going to a farm in its second act. Age of Ultron did that. Yep. So like it's the same thing. Like there's so much more to Ninja Turtles than people give credit to.
Turtles is very original throughout, where Lego Batman is going, hey, remember all this cool stuff. Let's pay homage to it. Let's pat it on the back, which is awesome to see.
We're going to try and make the best Batman movie possible without being a Batman movie, kind of.
Well, like Christopher Nolan already did that.
Yeah, I guess.
So, yeah, watch them both. Love them. Sorry, Lego Batman.
Turtles
are radical. No anchovies.
Yep.
I mean it.
No anchovies. You put anchovies on this thing, you're in big trouble.
You're on the clock.
And maybe that's part of it, is that just nostalgia train.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a huge part of it for us individually. We surveyed everyone we were hanging out with last night. They had a lot of younger people than us on the Lego Batman train.
Yeah. And which, again, Lego Batman's a great film. Yeah, it's a great film. Probably even better than the Lego movie itself.
I would actually have a harder time picking between Dark Knight and Lego Batman than I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So moving on, if you want to introduce the next two, let's see.
So we got the old Thor Ragnarok, Taika Waititi's box office juggernaut with Chris Hemsworth at the helm, along with Mark Ruffalo and Tom Hiddleston.
Ooh,
up against
what a looker.
Yeah, I know. Up against Max Landis's Chronicle.
Got Michael B. Jordan.
Yep, Michael.
Who's also
he was in Chronicle.
Human Torch.
He was in Chronicle also. Oh, okay.
He's the class president guy. He's the Human Torch.
Mm-hmm.
He's the flying guy in Chronicle.
Yes, he's
also going to be.
He's Gold Jaguar, Killmonger in Black Panther. He's just all over the place. Just loves superhero movies.
You've got other people I can't remember their names.
Yeah, I can't remember their names either.
So
Chronicle's good.
Talk.
It ain't Thor good though. That's the crappy thing. That I really like Chronicle, and I really like the fact that it takes a different spin on the superhero genre. But I mean, it's Thor, man, and it's Thor being good. That's the other thing that I think Chronicle could beat one of the other two Thor movies, but I don't think it could beat this Thor movie.
I was severely the Chronicle I watched 2 nights ago. Mm-hmm. It does not age well.
Yeah,
it is. So I'm very big picture kind of guy when I watch a movie, and it is so heavy-handed in that kid gets picked on. He's the evil one. Oh, this kid's all peace and all about this, and he's the good one. And this kid's nice to everyone, so he's the good one. That's the sad story. And it's just I don't need to watch the last hour of this movie. I got the story because you told me everything straight up before anything happened. Mm-hmm. I think the effects age terribly.
Yeah, well, I was going to say they spent hardly any money on it. Yeah, but...
Cool concept, but Kick-Ass and Super does it better. Even though they don't deal with superpowers.
Yeah, I do like the third act of this movie, though.
Really? It's my lead, because he's all I'm a freaky weird dude.
I just think that it's probably the closest I'll ever get to a Dragon Ball movie. Done properly, if that makes sense. So I think that's why I enjoyed it, or whatever.
You mean a Magneto movie? Because that dude's a little Magneto.
A little bit. Crushing a car.
Back up!
Yep. pulling everybody's cell phones.
But him getting speared was pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that shot from the indoor, like the the security footage when they fall through the when they fall through the floor. I was like, that's
I think like this movie's not devoid of. I don't think it's a terrible movie. Where it does right is those it has some wonderfully creative ideas that are just thrown out there and presented really well. That works in their budget and their storytelling, and it's just sometimes they jump out of those bounds, and it's just kind of like
too much.
When I'm watching Lego Batman movie, which has the production levels untouched, watching Thor Ragnarok, it's a little kid playing in a big pond.
Yeah. No, I get you.
And I'm sure I'll talk more about Thor later, but
okay.
I know.
Let me some Thor.
Yeah, well, I'm just confused. Thor Ragnarok, when I talk to other people aren't as uniform with it as I thought. Like, so
it's a lot of
we'll
fun.
Talk about it later.
There's some good stuff.
We got Thor Ragnarok going through.
Woo!
We got one more, the bass line.
Yeah.
It's another.
Hey, this is you. I was gonna say, I think you should. You're the one that feels bad about this one. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like, you made the child, but you got to put it down. So we've got
Wesley Snipes.
Pixar. Oh, we're going.
Oh no,
Wesley first.
I just.
The Daywalker.
Yeah. Show some respect.
Let you kids not understand how good TNT movies were in the late 90s. Oh, golly gee. The wittiest vampire of all time.
It's true.
Blade. The man with the sword that no one else could touch.
Yeah.
Unless they flip a little switch.
Yeah.
Seems like quite the security system.
Whistler, man.
Huh?
Whistler, man. Taking care of business. Giving you the right tech.
Old white dudes. Versus a super family coming to realize one another.
A better Fantastic Four movie than we've ever had a Fantastic Four movie.
But there's 5 of them.
There are. It's a family, though.
There's 5 of them.
I know.
No, Fantastic Four done pretty well.
Yeah.
The Incredibles.
It's awesome.
We get a sequel here soon. Everyone's been crying about it. This is one of the movies that, like, even surprising to me, I've not watched until this week.
Gotcha.
So watching it through 2018 goggles compared, what is this, like?
It's 10 years old.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Jeez.
Yeah. Because that's the one that people were being bugged. Because everyone's like, how's the baby still a baby? And I'm like, it doesn't move in real time.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Like, very few movies do that.
Right.
Yeah. Marvel movies are the only ones that I feel like are off the top of my head that move actually in real time.
Right.
Yeah. So, whatever. That's silly.
So now we got to pick.
Incredibles. Sorry.
Yeah. One thing, it's easily Incredibles here. One thing I will say, and might come up later, is, again, voice acting. You're telling me this mom and dad has lived together for 20, 30 years, but they talk so freaking differently? Like, she sounds like an alien compared to Mr. Incredible.
Gotcha.
And that just kind of, like, irked me because, like,
you think
my mom's British.
Yeah.
She sounded British.
Yeah.
She lived in America for 10 years. She sounded not British.
Yeah. Oh,
and
eventually
just, like,
you lose that?
You just, you go into, like, if someone moves to Tennessee for a while, they're going to sound different.
And I think that, too, when people are together, they do start sounding alike or have similar mannerisms and stuff like
100%.
that. Yeah.
You're a product of your surroundings.
It's true.
100%. So, yeah, it's easily Incredibles. We'll talk about it more later. Blade, I'm very sorry.
Some MFers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
That's not a good idea.
I know. And he did that.
He has a high body count.
Very high.
Just in those tunnels alone. All right.
Okay.
This is where it gets
This is tough
nutty.
now. I don't like this.
All right.
Ah! I don't like this at all.
So first up.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm adjusting. I apologize too. I just came from the gym. That's the other thing. I look like a bum.
So do I.
Grain poison, psychotropic hallucinogen. What? Anyway.
So, the Joker story without a Joker versus the radical team with a rat and a chick in a yellow jacket that doesn't have a yellow jacket.
She does at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Grab her wallet.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Foot Clan versus some clown masks.
It's true.
Shredder
Jack.
versus a clown.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Love and craft work.
It's true.
Versus the
box office.
The alpha.
Yeah. Nolan.
The figurehead of superhero movies. If you ask the average 20 to 30-year-old, survey 100 people.
Yeah.
They're saying Dark Knight
is
the superhero movie.
Yeah.
But it's too freaking serious.
No, I agree.
It doesn't.
And that's where I think it lacks.
Yes.
It's not a comic book movie.
It's not a comic book movie. It's not a super...
I'm sorry.
How much is... I know he's in the suit more than in...
Begins.
He's in the suit a lot in this movie.
A decent amount. Because he's at the beginning. Then you're gonna love me. Yeah. But that's not very long. And then he's back in the suit when he's got to when he's driving. There's the whole scene like when they're moving Harvey Dent.
Yep.
But he's on a pod most of that. There's some awesome stuff.
Here's the comparison. How often are the turtles in suits?
You mean people in suits or the turtles are always the turtles? Yeah.
Batman is wonderful.
It is.
It's just not fun.
I agree.
And when we pitch this, what keeps ringing in my head is how I said I'm going to rate this is not what's the best movie of all time.
Yeah. What's
the most cinematically perfectly made movie of all time. But what's entertaining?
Guys,
what's fun?
Ninja Turtles.
Turtles, 8-foot turtles on a skateboard in a sewer pipe doing Mongo flips.
Yeah.
Radical.
Yeah.
Dudes in hockey masks with cricket bats.
Yeah.
Chicks living in antique stores.
Yeah. And then turtles getting thrown through skylights.
The coolest enemy hangout of all time.
That is cool, man. I remember, like, when watching that as a kid going, like, I'd never be that cool to hang out there. Like, they'd never let me hang out there.
Not a chance.
Never. Yeah.
Getting my butt beat, tossed to the curb.
Exactly. Regular or menthol. I didn't even know what that meant. It's just like...
What?
You remember that?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's my reaction.
Yeah, it's just, you're such a different world. And what an ingenious idea. Hey, I'm going to create, like... It's creepy. Hey, I'm gonna, like, that's cult-like, which it is. Like, the foot is a cult, let's be honest. But, like, hey, you can hang out and steal for us. And then guess what? If you have some sort of physical prowess, we're gonna make you a ninja.
So can I make this harder? Because these are
sure,
two wonderful... Opening scene from Turtles, where the foot's stealing everything.
Yeah.
Or opening scene from Dark Knight, the heat scene, the bank heist.
Oh, frick.
Two wonderful scenes.
Yeah. Because one uses...
I'd say Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it's pretty cool that, like, she's like, you're scared for her. Help me get away. All of a sudden, the side takes out the light. And then all of a sudden, whoa. And then it's just like, then you could just barely see a turtle. Damn. Is it... It's awesome.
It's so good.
But no, I would say that probably the bank robbery scene is like the coolest scene in Dark Knight.
And if you like that, go watch Heat because it's an homage to Heat.
Yeah, it's really cool. All your friends are dead. Friggin' Joker. Oh man. Yeah.
So, I just have to go with my heart. What makes my heart happy? If someone's gonna say
everyone's
it to me,
gonna burn us at the stake.
This next weekend, if someone says, "Hey, do you want to watch Dark Knight or do you want to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?" I'm watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm ordering a pizza.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be cool.
Still cool.
It's just like, and I think I could defend it in that, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I could show it to way more people. Way more people would love it and understand it. Where, like, I'm not gonna show a 7-year-old Dark Knight.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, though, I have tried to show people Turtles, and they're just like, it's guys in suits, Seth. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, look at the freaking athleticism that those are guys in suits. And, like, if you could kind of suspend disbelief, it doesn't really look like guys in suits. Like, they look pretty real. And that's because Jim Henson, like, that was the last thing he worked on. So, like, and you could tell the suits get crappier each movie they do because his workshop's not around anymore. So, but yeah,
So
I mean,
let's
if you
click it through here.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles takes it over the Juggernaut.
Wow.
The Dark Knight. Don't worry, Batman.
The darkness.
2 of you are dead. We've got one waiting.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Thor.
Yeah.
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Story of a couple dudes on a weird planet.
Yeah. Bouncing around.
Versus
the Goldblums.
The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Who? So for me, again, it's kind of, if you get my feeling, like, with Turtles and why I like it so much, it's just, like, the craftiness of it. I don't like 3D animation. That's why I never watched Incredibles. So, like, it personally already has a knock against me because I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't, like, feel the art I get from, like, hand-drawn Disney.
No, I get you.
Or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when there's some cool dudes around...
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah?
The Almighty One?
Yeah.
Son of Odin?
Yeah.
Whooping ass?
Yeah.
Stone Cold in it?
That's all you want?
Being a big dumb... This is the first time we see Thor as a big dumb idiot. And that's the Thor I like.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'm going to mess things up by punching stuff. I think I'm doing the job, but I'm ruining everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ruffalo does an amazing job. Valkyrie plays the part well. Like, I'm not super into her as the part. This movie just is a pixie stick of just sugar adrenaline in my face the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just... Thor's my dude. This is the Thor I've wanted for 3 movies. Incredibles just doesn't have the punch for me. Like, it's done well. I get why people like it. I think a lot of it is nostalgia. When people first saw it, it would have been... Seeing this 10 years ago, I think I would put it way higher in my thought process. But coming in after Marvel doing what they've done,
mm-hmm.
and everything else in those 10 years, it doesn't have that staying power with me. A lot of it seems Saturday morning cartoony to me, which is what they're going for, but it just doesn't have that cinematic boom. Like, episode 8 didn't have that, like, from TV to cinema kind of expansiveness for me.
Mm-hmm.
Incredibles kind of does the same thing for
Okay.
me. You got the same ball the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
The kid reveal was pretty cool. I didn't see that coming in. Like, I never knew till
that
2 days ago.
Powers?
No. That Mr. Incredible's biggest fan was Syndrome.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Incrediboy. It actually turns out to be Syndrome.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to probably call somebody because I'm going to go Incredibles because of the sense that, one, you say it's Saturday morning cartoons. I say that this is a reference to the golden age of comic books and it, again, does this whole kind of Watchmen-y-esque, like, hey, superheroes get outlawed. It's the golden age of heroes. It's the golden age of time. We were fighting Nazis and everything, and it's just like, a better time to live, and then all of a sudden it suddenly becomes, it's a crappier time to live, and I can get with the whole, like, the people can't evolve with the times and everything. It's a very kind of coming-of-age story even with the kids and the grown-ups, and sometimes you just have to fall into suit, but other times it's okay not to fall into suit, and I appreciate that. And then that damn action sequence on the island, I think is pretty stinking slick, where they all are fighting together.
I feel it's super hollow because it's like dudes on pods and trees. It's so boring.
Yeah.
There's no, like, density. Where you look at, like, the Thor Hulk fight, and there's the Colosseum, the fireworks, the clans of, like, we love Hulk because he's been here fighting. Like, it just seems like this world's lived in, where Incredibles feels like there's these main characters, and then there's nothing else.
I got you.
There's just a very, like, shallow camera perception to the rest of the world.
Yeah, and I was going to say, but that's Brad Bird. That's the other thing, too. That, like, you got to also look at the other stuff that he's done.
Yeah.
I also, again,
Does Brad Bird play a rock dude that's hilarious?
No, he doesn't.
Rock, paper, scissors joke.
I would also say that too. I feel like if I was ever gonna be a supervillain, like if like Seth Fisher, I would end up like Syndrome, if that would make sense. That I would probably be that style of supervillain.
A failure?
He's not a failure.
What happened as soon as he started his plan?
It was gonna. Well, I was gonna say that he had some. There was some things that came up. I mean, they literally like took a rocket and.
He is the most incompetent.
No, he's not.
He literally like.
Nah.
Betrays the one person he needs.
Yeah.
And like starts to do his plan and everything fails.
Falls apart. Yeah, he wasn't anticipating people with a rocket and a Winnebago like coming to save the day either.
All right,
so, yeah,
let me see.
It's cool. I don't know.
Keep talking. Let's see what we can do here.
I just was thinking that like I don't know. I love the 0 point whatever. His gloves. I don't remember what those do.
Those little finger things?
Yeah, you remember that that's like 0 kinetic energy or whatever, and that's why he can freeze him.
Right.
And stuff, so I think that's pretty big.
I feel like Frozone is very boring as well.
He is, but it's kind of a fun... Yeah. It's a fun homage. I like, too, that his plan evolved over time with the creating of the robot. Like, I thought that was an interesting idea.
Yeah.
That he just keeps making it better and better and better and better. Who are we calling?
I'm trying to call Koi, but I just don't know if he's going to answer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
dang it.
Who should we call?
I don't know. Maybe we should call...
I could ask the whole D&D group.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You should really get them on the phone, though. That's the... Sorry,
Let's
folks.
see what we could do. Yeah. So how close is this in your head? Because to me, it's like 70-30.
My whole thing with Thor Ragnarok, what I don't really care about it.
Let's hear
it. Is like, it's nonstop. It's just go, 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 which is good for some people.
You don't think so? Like the bedroom scene.
It's a little slow, but just like their journey, it's just like we're going from here and we're going there and we're going there. And don't get me wrong, there's things I love about this movie. Like I love the Coliseum fight because. Thank God, because we needed that after Civil War. Because I was just thinking, like, how much crazier would this be if the Hulk and Thor were there, beating the hell out of each other. So, and then I like the ending. I love the idea too that they use
Ragnarok.
They use Surtur to defeat Hela. I like that. Just that because that's something that I don't really like the trope that just like. That Thor's gonna like oh I'm gonna get beat up. Oh wait, I'm Thor. I need to be able to win. Like kind of the Superman trope or whatever. I need to remember who I am.
Right.
And then okay, I can find that inner strength to win. I'm happy they didn't do that. So there is stuff I like about it, but hot damn, dude, it's Incredibles, baby. It's pretty good. I mean that end fight, it's okay. We will take it. Anyway.
So how close is it in your brain? Like,
I don't know. Like, again, I liked Thor Ragnarok. I mean, it's in my top 5 Marvel movies. But, I mean, like, I think that, too, with, like... I mean, it's probably, like, 60-40, I would think.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Cool. We got somebody.
All right, Jordan Coy.
What's up?
I'm sitting here with the Geek.
That's Seth.
Okay.
We're at an impasse and we need a third party.
Yep, this is your deciding vote.
Oh, okay. What am I voting on?
All right, don't cuss. Anyway.
So we've got Thor Ragnarok.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've seen it. It's got a funny rock man that makes rock, paper, scissors jokes.
It's a good joke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we got a super family with a kid named Dash that is the first person in the movie to kill a man. We got a sister that's Violet.
Yep. Basically the Invisible Woman.
Yep.
Go invisible, force fields.
We got, and then the Mr. and Mrs. Incredible.
Yep. Stretchiness and super strength and durability. And Jack.
So we're saying Thor Ragnarok or The Incredibles.
Yep. That's the question at hand, and you've got to break the stone.
That's a tough question, though. Both very good movies.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to go with The Incredibles.
Oh!
What?
Any
I'm
reason?
gonna have to go with The Incredibles.
Why?
It's like personally, it's held a place in my heart more than Thor Ragnarok has.
But it's been around longer. Think about that.
What's that?
It's been around longer.
Yeah.
So is that okay? We were just making sure.
I think they're both really good movies. I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm going with The Incredibles.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for ending this debate and screwing me over.
Edit that out!
I didn't say it! Thank you very much, and have fun with your queso.
Yeah, we'll do. See it.
Bye.
All right. A little angry. Moving on. I was going to say freaking me out.
Uh-huh.
But now...
Yeah. Wait, are we going to keep it going?
Yeah, this is the last fight of the night.
Okay.
We're here
Yeah.
to end the time-old tale. People at barbershops, people at the grocery store,
Newsstand.
wondering
Comic book store.
who's better,
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or
Incredibles.
Incredibles? Which one is it? People fighting in the streets.
Yeah.
There's been riots lately.
Yeah.
I've seen it on the news.
Yes.
It's a non-stop debate.
Yes.
Giant green men or little red and black kids?
Turtles.
Turtles.
Not even.
I'm sorry. I think it beats Thor.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Thor had gotten through,
it'd be a hard fight for me. I'm glad I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have to have that going on in my head.
Gotcha.
So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has taken over Wayne Manor.
That's insane. I didn't think it would go that far.
You know how much pizza they could buy with his bankroll?
A lot of it.
An insane amount of pizza.
Almost all the pizza.
I don't have much for you guys, just some frozen pizza.
Works for us.
You guys like pizza?
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
Oh, that's great.
Let's go for it. That's the actual line.
So I'm sorry for the top half for this bracket just getting trounced.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. People, if you say what's superhero movie, 90% of people forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Of like current age. Takes out The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Takes out Lego Batman.
Yeah.
And then lastly takes out The Incredibles. 3 huge fan favorites.
Yeah.
Psh, psh, psh. Radical.
Cowabunga.
Bunga.